everyone, and welcome to the daily newspaper analysis, which is brought to you by LawSikho. So today we have an editorial that we have taken from the Indian Express that talks about Supreme Court Live. So this is basically, as the name itself is suggesting, is about the live streaming of the cases in the Supreme Court and how definitely this is a progressive idea. Then we have the news update and legal news for the day. So the live streaming of proceedings in Supreme Court really emphasizes on the idea of open court and is an important mark in the transformation of judiciary. Now, of course, when we move towards the having digital India, so it is important that the people are also aware as to how the judicial system in the country works, and live streaming of the courts, especially to begin with the Supreme Court, is definitely going to be a very, very transformative as well as a progressive step in the field of judiciary. So the live streaming of the proceedings make the citizens a part of the conversation, which were mostly till date restricted within the judges, and now, of course, the citizens can also participate in the proper proceeding. So in 2018, the Supreme Court allowed the live streaming of cases of constitutional and national importance. So basically, any case, any question of law that was constitutionally or nationally important, those cases were allowed to be live streamed in the Supreme Court in the year 2018. The Attorney General of India too has long advocated for a more accessible justice, and of course, live streaming is one of the methods to do so. Here, please let me know that who is currently the Attorney General of India in the comment section below. Do not forget to answer. Next, the Supreme Court has quoted Jeremy Bentham that the soul of justice is publicity, and we need to make sure that the justice is popular amongst people and it is as approachable as possible. Now, with respect to the Supreme Court's queue, seven other courts have agreed to live telecast their proceedings, the hijab ban being the first case of constitutional significance that was televised. Now, live telecasting of judicial proceedings is an established act all over the world, and it is not something that only India has begun with, but definitely it is a progressive step that India too has started this practice. And live telecast also forms an important tool for establishing accountability check on the populist statements as well. And we can definitely make sure that the public is aware as to what is the opinion of the judiciary. And if at all there is any resentment for that matter, the public can definitely come forward and it can show its objection to that particular contention. Let's see what do we have for our news updates today. Firstly, Italy gets its first woman prime minister. So Giorgia Meloni won a clear majority in the Italian election, setting herself up to become the country's first female prime minister at the head of most right-wing government since World War II. Secondly, ISRO develops microprocessor-controlled smart limbs. So as a spin-off of space technology, ISRO develops an intelligent artificial limb likely to be commercialized soon, expectedly cheaper by about 10 times, benefiting above-knee amputees to walk with a comfortable gait. Now, these microprocessor-controlled knees, which are also in short called as the MPKs, offer extended capabilities for the amputee. Please understand here, amputee is a person whose leg has been amputated due to maybe any medical reason or by birth maybe. So then those offered by the passive limbs that do not use the microprocessors. Thirdly, Chhattisgarh government to launch a campaign, Hamar Beti, Hamar Maan. Chhattisgarh government has decided to launch a campaign on women's safety titled Hamar Beti, Hamar Maan, Our Daughter, Our Honor, which is basically the English translation of this. The focus of the campaign is creating awareness on safety measures among school and college-going girls and prioritizing registration and investigation of women-related crimes. The launch of the campaign was announced by the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Bhupesh Baghel. Fourthly, Rural Development Ministry develops Jaldoot App. So the Jaldoot App has been jointly developed by Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. This app will be used across the country to capture the water level of selected 2 to 3 wells in a village. Please remember that the Jaldoot App, as the name is suggesting, is not under, surprisingly, it is not under the Ministry of Jal Shakti, please understand. Now, since it is tackling the wells in a particular village, for that matter, it is under the Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. Fifthly, Mahua, that is the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, launches Swachh Toycathon 2022. So this competition is being launched under the Swachh Amrit Mahotsav, a fortnight of activities to galvanize action around the Swachhata from 26 September 2022, Seva Divas till 22nd October 2022, Swachhata Divas. The competition will be hosted on MyGov's, that is My Government's Innovate India portal. Let's see, what do we have for legal updates today? Browser of vehicle can't claim compensation. Borrower of vehicle cannot claim compensation from the insurer in absence of personal accident coverage, says the Kerala High Court. So the Kerala High Court held that compensation could not be awarded to the heirs of the deceased who stepped into the shoes of the owner by borrowing the vehicle and whose rash and negligent driving brought about his own death. This was held in the case of the New India Insurance Company Limited versus Rajeswari and others. So this was all for today. We hope you liked the session. Thank you so much for staying tuned with LawSikho. If you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below, and also you can scan this QR code that you can see on your screens right now. Also, everyone, I would like to take this opportunity that please do take the daily quiz that we circulate every morning at 8 a.m. in the Telegram group itself. And for all the students of LawSikho, we circulate it in your respective WhatsApp groups. So please make sure that you're taking up this Google form quiz, because it is an amazing method to revise your current affairs and general knowledge. Thank you so much.